Okay, so now we're gonna be doing the long-awaited 100 sub special Q&A video. So today we're gonna go over the post comments that I got here, and I'm gonna go over them. I did start a video draft on this one, but the problem is that when I plug the charger into my phone while I'm trying to do this, it cut off the recording, so I had to redo it. But yeah, I'm here. Okay, so now we're going to go to the first comment, and then we're gonna work our way down. Notch Blocks says, would you rather fly a Jet2 holiday or on a train with EMR? I don't know what EMR is. You're gonna have to tell me in the comments of this video, but I'd rather fly, I think, a Jet2 holiday because you can save £50 per person. Because it's a good promo. What's going on? Congrats, man, by Farfuzz. Thank you. Also, since when you being a protogen, I'm gonna have to. Oh, sorry, I'm coding while doing this at the same time. That comment is gonna have to go at the end because there's other comments that have been here. There's other comments that are here that kind of tie into this. So, yeah, I'll answer that question when I'm done. But sorry, mate, to put your thing at the very end. I just gotta get through all these questions first and save the more complex ones for last. Opinions on the N64? Pretty good, actually. I mean, it is good gameplay. The controls feel good, and in the other Nintendo controllers that I found, preferably the SNES, I felt some rattling in the controllers every time I shook them, but the N64 controllers, along with the NES controllers, are completely solid. Like, there was nothing. Talking about that, though, I also use a CRT for the NES and N64 because I can actually see shit. And even while playing NES Tetris, I got past the starter level of the glitched colors, and oh my god, it was hard to see without a CRT. And let's just say, yeah, lock in, I regret nothing. Next box, eyes wide open. I think if this video circulates really well, I think some people are gonna get that reference really quick. But yeah, that's my opinions on the N64. Really good. How did you make your adorable BFP? By Tempest. Also, by the way, the previous comment was said by a random protogen. So, okay, we're moving on to Tempest. How did you make your adorable PFP? That was kind of... Oh. Oh. Okay. So now, I just had to take a look at that for just a split second because my brain did Alt F4 for a second here, which is not really good if you're a protogen, because then basically half of your brain is just a computer chip. And if you fry that, if you do Alt F4 too much, thing is gonna get fried. So, how'd you make your adorable PFP? It says Tempest, and then Fluffy Chillet says Tempest, same thought. So the thing is that I wrote a letter to my friend well, this is before I even got my phone. I wrote to my friend and told him, hey, can you make something for me? And he said, sure, what is it? A PFP of my persona. And they said, sure, just write me the reference sheet and I'll get it, and then I'll draw it, and then I'll send it to you. So, and what happened was I drew the reference pic, which was this. Then I gave it to him, and then we worked on it for a little bit. The only real editing that I did is because everything else that was in the background of that PFP picture like everything that's the protogen and like everything that's on it is done by him, and then I just did the background with also like the sunlight on the PFP. So that's how I got my adorable PFP. And yes, now really the original Pinterest account that was owned by me is now his Pinterest account because he really wanted it, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'm done with this. And so if you do find like something on Pinterest that's called like that goes along the lines of like Sunny or something, that's probably my other friend. And he still posts things on there, so yeah, go take a good look at his stuff. And yeah, that's the end of that question. Just basically, I got a friend to draw it for me after I did the base for it, along with the reference sheet. Cobalt Blue, K9 says, how'd you get into the fandom? So, mostly when I was younger, I watched these anthropomorphic characters on my old cartoons that I used to watch. Now, I can't remember some of the cartoons. It was. I think we all remember this one, but there was. I think one of the ones that I do remember, which is when I was 2, was Backyardigans. That was pretty good. Then there was Madagascar. There was Madagascar 2, Penguins of Madagascar. Those were all really good. Um, so yeah, I I got into the fandom just by well, this is just the start of me getting into the fandom. Was me just liking that, and then I realized I was envisioning myself as my own character, and then it was quite fuzzy in my mind for a little bit because I couldn't decide on what species I wanted to be. But then I settled on the term protogen, which I found a photo of it, but I never actually read the definition of it, or even just the lore of it anyway, as it being in the furry community. So ow, sorry, I gotta crack my hands and my wrist. Ow. Ah, god damn. Okay, sorry about that, chat. So I uploaded this to sorry. I uploaded my previous PFE that I had before this one to YouTube, and then someone asked me, "Hey, are you a furry?" And then I finally searched it up and saw, okay, I am definitely this because everything in here matches what I was experiencing. And it finally put me out of my misery, and now I'm actually aware of what fandom I am in. And that was. Ooh. That was definitely something. I've been in this sort of state for a long time now, but I'm gonna discuss that one at the end of the video with the other comment. How many languages do you know? How fluent are you in those languages? Says guy on YouTube 999. English 100%, German 75%, Russian 50%, Japanese 25%, 1% in French, Samaranian at least a little bit from the Epic of Gilgamesh, and yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that's how many languages I know and how fluent I am in them. Notch Blocks here again says, how are you? I am pretty good, especially because I'm finally off of school and I have a whole week off, so this gives me a perfect time to code, which I am doing in the background, so I'm gonna go over here, code. go back to the post so I can code, have fun with friends, and plan another day for D&D, which is really good, actually. I love it. So yeah, that's how I'm doing right now. I'm doing wonderful. What is your honest opinion about Rainbow Six Siege and the recent card games? Says Notchblocks again. Rainbow Six Siege, I never really liked it, but the game, like a VR game, VR game sort of substitute for Rainbow Six Siege that I really do like is called Breaches. And it's literally like Rainbow Six Siege, but in VR. And also, the creators of Breaches made a second game called Forefront. That's it. Yep, Forefront. Forefront is like Battlefield, but in VR. You can destroy houses, everything's destructible. Not really physical, they're just destructible. You can drive tanks, you can drive helicopters, you can drive boats, you can drive anti-aircraft tanks, you can drive Humvees, you can fire the 50 caliber machine gun on them called the M2. You can ride on an ATV if you wanted to, basically everything, except for a few vehicles. Now, one person tried to put C4 on my ATV and I asked him, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Oh, I think you know what I'm doing, mate." And I said, "I don't," and then paused for a second there because then I remembered C4 Jeep from Battlefield 4, and he said, well, and then I said, "C4 Jeep," and he said, "Exactly, mate." And then what happened was, I was quite surprised that someone else got that. But basically, with the C4 Jeep, there's two options of taking out a tank. So C4 Jeeps, you would drive up to the tank and then blow up the C4 while the C4 is on the vehicle that you're driving. So there's two ways to do this. There's the first way where you can just plow in there and kamikaze yourself and die, or you can jump out at the right timing and then blow it up and hopefully destroy the tank. So that's my opinion on Rainbow Six Siege and Forefront. It's awesome. And also Battlefield. Battlefield is really good too. And the recent COD games, they tried to milk the same cow, quote unquote, Russian Badger. They tried to milk the same cow at least 7 times. Like we had Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 5, Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7. Oh my god. Damn it, I can never stop myself from doing that. Please don't crucify me in the comments, please, for doing that. That's completely on accident. But yeah, I loved the Black Ops 6 game, which is also really good. I'm currently trying to get Black Ops 7, which is also really good, and it's kind of like Black Ops 6, which is also really good. I always love the COD Zombies game modes, which I only really get on COD just to do that, and it is so good. In Black Ops 6, they added a way for you to go into third person and while in game, and it's awesome. Along with also you be able to go back into first person, which is also really good. So yeah, that's my opinion on the Rainbow Six Siege and the recent COD games. Silas the Protomoth says, what's your honest opinion on Ultra Kill? Really good. I love it. I mean, especially just the soundtrack. The soundtrack is just a banger. But yeah, it is really good. Now we're gonna scroll back here to Farfuzz's comment. Also, since when you being a protogen, this comment ties into Cobalt Blue K9's comment about the how did I get in the fandom. Basically, when I got into the fandom, which was a long time ago. I think it was 5 years. I've been in the fandom since like 2020. I know. No, wait, no. Because of this year's 2026, I've been in the fandom for 6 years. I've been in the fandom since 2020. So I've been a Protogen for at least 6 years. So that is your answer. But yeah, it has been a long time since it happened. Ow, my fingers. Ow, God. Ow. Ow. And there goes my toes. Yeah, I am falling apart. And I'm also sick. This is gonna be great. But yeah, that is all your questions and answers. Thank you guys so much for commenting in this post. It means really a lot to me. Because, I mean, without you guys, I never would have made it here. And, I mean, my heart goes out to every single one of you guys. And, I mean, yeah. Sorry for being a bit late on the 100 subs special for this video. But, yeah, sorry for that. I was just quite busy, and also I was sick, and I had to take some days off. But yes, thank you so much for tuning into this video and replying to the post here. If you want to see more videos of what I already post online, then, well, here on YouTube, then please consider clicking like and subscribe, because I got some really good things in store that I'm still trying to get to work. And I mean, as soon as the Steam frame comes out, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of PC VR games. Not just Quest games, because the reason why I stopped making Half-Life Alyx vids is because the current PC that I have right now, for some reason, loves to say session mismatch every time I try and go into Steam using the Steam Link app, which gets quite annoying from time to time. So I'm just gonna see if I can wait until the Steam frame comes out so I can record videos on the Steam frame and then post them on here to make stuff easier for myself. But yeah, make sure to watch out for those videos too. Those videos are going to be coming out further down the line. And I mean, yes, further down the line. And I do also want to say just wow to this. I mean, I'm just thinking of the possibility just for better quality videos just so far, and then like lots of other things too, which I am really excited for. And I mean, that is definitely something I'm looking forward to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I need to go to bed. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's literally 12:59 a.m. right now for me on EST. Which means, oh wait, no, it's 1 a.m. EST for me, so that means it's 6 o'clock in England, and possibly in Europe somewhere. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It really means a lot to me. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now, chaps.